The cash budget combines data from the cash collections budget and the cash payments budget. This is why the cash budget is sometimes called the combined cash budget. This is one of the few budgets that we complete vertically rather than horizontally. This means we're going to complete 1 month or quarter completely before we move on to the next. This is because the ending balance for one quarter becomes the beginning balance in the next quarter. So remember to complete this budget, again, 1 month or 1 quarter at a time. The cash budget is the 9th budget completed in the master budget process. And it's a financial budget rather than an operating budget. So let's look how to complete this budget. We start with our beginning cash balance, which is the prior quarter's ending balance. Here I've just assumed it's $20,000. We add Q1 cash collections from the cash collection budget, and we subtract Q1 cash payments from the cash payment budget. This gives us a subtotal called ending cash balance before financing. So I've added this twist in order to show you how businesses budget short-term financial needs. Let's assume that a new corporate policy requires $100,000 of cash on hand at the end of each quarter. Since we only have budgeted $55,500, we will need to borrow an additional $44,500. So our ending cash before financing plus our new borrowings gives us $100,000 ending cash balance. For Q2, we add the Q2 cash collections and subtract the Q2 cash payments. This gives us our ending cash balance before financing. Since the ending cash balance looks to be enough to pay off the loan, let's plan on doing that. We subtract the principal payment of $44,500 and the interest payment of $445. I've calculated the interest as $44,500 of principal times 4% annual interest times 3/12, because 1 quarter of the year is 3/12 of the year. This gives us an ending cash balance of $103,355. Q3 is calculated the same as the prior quarters. Since we have budgeted more than $100,000 of ending cash, we don't need to borrow any. Q4 is also calculated the same as as the prior quarters. Finally, here's our completed combined cash budget, which shows our cash collections, our payments, and financing. Building this budget in Excel is pretty straightforward as it relates to collections and payments. Those amounts would just be linked to the related cells in the cash collections and cash payment budgets. Actually, the tricky formula is the financing. To truly have this automated, you would want to use an if formula.